Hello, my name is Patrick Gunning, and you are currently listening to my Descriptions to Things, a show of me trying to describe things or subjects. Here on episode 16, I'm going to be describing discrimination. So, let's start this show right now. Discrimination is when a person discriminates another person based on their background or on their current circumstances. Discrimination comes in different forms and ways, with each one having different terms based on the discrimination in question. Discrimination can happen in different ways and at different times, and when the perpetrator has an opportunity of doing it whenever. Discrimination is when one party wants to see harm and suffering being done to another party based on entirely on their background. Discrimination is when person force another person into doing tasks and with no form of solution for the problems they cause. Discrimination is somewhat a form of bullying, abuse, or even harassment to other people or group based on their background. Discrimination can cause serious harm to an individual's health, from physical harm right down to having mental health problems. Discrimination is when a person wants insert fear for the sake of power and control over others and try and get away with it all. Discrimination is to insert any form or type of fear or hate towards other groups based on their backgrounds or their circumstances. Discrimination is a sign of weakness by the individual who does it and not take responsibility for discriminating others around them. Discrimination is when the individual who does it thinks it's funny out of harming or harassing other people that is not funny. Discrimination to other people is a form of crime depending on the legal stature on where the discrimination has took place. There are a lot of solutions to combat forms of discrimination of any kind and help for those who fall victim to discrimination. After all of that, I hope you listeners enjoyed in what I had tried to describe, and as always, I hear you listeners later. The following show that you just heard was recorded, edited by Patrick Gunning, along with writing the scripts for it, and the show production and copyright by Patrick Gunning, aka PFGUN0.